In-school suspension is the same thing. If you have an in-school suspension program in your school, that in-school suspension program should be a program. It shouldn't be a holding tank for people to sit and do classwork. You see, the last thing you want to do is to punish kids with actual curriculum. Think about that. You want them to love the curriculum. You want them to chase the knowledge. So what do? We punish them with it. We're going to put you in school and you have extra jobs to do. You have extra writing to do. If you all don't be quiet, you're going to get homework. Again, we're going to punish them with the curriculum. Doesn't work. So, in-school suspension is a program. Are you responsible for getting your work done? Absolutely. You get an escort to the bathroom at regular times. Maybe you get an escort to get your lunch, or the lunch is delivered. I'd love to have the lunch delivered when it comes to in-school suspension. And you have to participate in maybe a team taught with a counselor or just yourself in some sort of dialogue or some sort of lesson that connects to why are you in in-school suspension. So when I was running in-school suspension, or I had to cover in-school suspension, I had that aha moment one day when I walked into in-school suspension, and one of the kids said to me, "Miss, tell this kid to get out of my seat." And the red flag went up because I said, "You have an assigned seat in in-school suspension?" So what that tells me is, what's in-school suspension doing for this kid? Nothing. So I said, that's when my moment said, and I said, in-school suspension, this isn't working. So I started to take a poll in school. I had about 10 kids in there, and I walked around and I says, "What are you in for? What are you in for? What are you in for?" All right? And that's what it was. And well, I didn't do my work. And so I'm saying, okay, refusal. I told the teacher off. Okay, we're in for respect. I checked the chair across the room. Okay, we're in for safety issues. Let's see what else. Oh, you know what? I can't shut my mouth. Okay, we're in for disruption. Okay, so I've got an audience of DDRs sitting in front of me: disruption, disrespect, refusals, and safeties. So technically, as an educator in in-school suspension, I should be addressing those things. And so I address those things, and kids participate in some sort of dialogue, if you will, about those behaviors and why we get into those behaviors. Validate concerns for kids, and then give them some skills. Say, okay, listen, here's some skills you can use around that. Here's some skills you can use around this. Remember, talking is not a problem when you talk out. But when you create a disruption, it makes it difficult. You know yourself that when you're talking to your friends and nobody gives you a chance to talk, that's disruptive for you. And we go through the same thing with refusal, and we go through the same thing with safety, the same thing with disrespect. And every time we have in-school suspension, we do the same thing. And we teach those kids some skills so that when they leave, number one, some of them don't want to come back because they don't want to hear my lecture about, what they should be doing, or they actually have some skills when they leave. So don't waste kids' time with in-school.
Thank you for watching today. While you're there, share this video with friends, colleagues, or anyone you think would benefit from it. You can sign up to receive these videos every week right in your inbox at www.christialesher.com. You can also follow me on Facebook. Join the conversation on changing the worst classroom behavior. And you can also follow me on Twitter at PollyBath. Until next time, have a great day.